Ladies and gentlemen, this is the F and G show.
That's right.
Over
Some drinks. It ain't tinging like the glass of wine.
No, that ting is a little bit better with the wine glasses, isn't it? So we'll have to make sure we do it with wine glasses instead.
So what we got today, man?
Well, the internet, Facebook, Twitter is all in an uproar because for the last 25 to 30 years, you all know who Creflo Dollar is if you're in the religious circles. He taught that you were going to go to hell and for not tithing and all kinds of things that he has taught over the decades. And one of the most infamous videos he taught was that he was going to take everybody out to the back of the church and shoot them with Uzis because they did not tithe. All of a sudden, in the last couple of days, a video comes out saying he don't believe in tithing anymore. So
I don't like biz no more.
We're going to look at the video and then we're going to make some assessments after the video. There's two parts to the video, the first sermon and the second sermon, but we don't have time to go over both. We may go do a comment on the first sermon and a comment on the second sermon, but I have watched both sermons and I'm going to have a comment afterwards. Let's listen.
Saying to you that I'm still growing and that the teachings that I've shared in times past on the subject of tithing were not correct. And today I stand in humility to correct some things that I've taught for years and believed for years, but could never understand it clearly because I had not yet been confronted with the gospel of grace.
Ooh. Now, for those of you who are theologians, Bible studiers, you would patently reject what he just said. Simply because if he is a true theologian, he would know grace is the paramount, I don't know what to say, the paramount doctrine for the New Testament, grace. And you mean to tell me he didn't know about grace for the last 30 years? I have some suspectful, I don't know if I believe him yet. Let's continue.
Which has made the difference. I won't apologize because if it wasn't for me going down that route, I would have never ended up where I am right now. But I will say that I have no shame at all at saying to you, throw away every book, every tape, and every video I ever did on the subject of tithing.
Do you have anything to say on this part?
No, nothing.
But I do. You've already made your money on the tapes, the videos. So, in most companies and most institutions, if you have done something inaccurate, you offer a refund. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about billions of dollars. But he's already spent it. He can't refund them. So he has to come up with another way to apologize. But did he really apologize? Let's see.
Unless it lines up with this. I've done some corrective teaching in the last 10 years, but not to the degree of what we're getting ready to do now. So why is this important? Because religion is sustained by two factors: fear and guilt. And if it's one subject that the church has used for a long time to keep people in fear and guilt, it is in that subject of tithing. And it has to be corrected, and it's got to be corrected now. I may lose some friends. Preachers may not ever invite me no more.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's not getting invited to no church. So, what would your response be after this?
I would say it's too soon to really formulate any opinion. I would just have to sit back. We discussed it earlier. I have to sit back and see what the next few months has to say. And after those few months, when we see what he got to say, if he's still saying, or you go deeper into the teachings of true tithing, then I'll have an opinion. And right now, I just applaud him for him acknowledging the fact that he saw that he was teaching something that he believed wasn't true. So I do applaud that.
And I also applaud him, but I watched the second video. I watched the first video, and I watched the second video. In the second video, I think he said, "I'm not going to apologize." Well, most people do apologize for something that they taught wrong, and I'm truly interested in how did he come about this knowledge? Did he read my book, or did he read somebody else's book about tithing? Because it came out of nowhere. That's the thing that got me. It came out of nowhere.
Now, let me interject a little something here. You said your book. People don't know about what book are you talking about?
Okay, I wrote a book called Kleptomaniac, Who's Really Robbing God? He'll show it I guess what you saw in the credits or whatever. When he posts a video, he'll show a picture of the video. A picture of the book. And you can go get it off of Amazon or whatever. I've been talking about this for the last, 7 years. I wrote a book about tithing that is not biblical 7 years ago. And you mean to tell me Creflo Dollar just tries to get it in the last 48, 58 hours? And he says he was wrong? And he's not offering restitution? He's not saying... He told everybody to tear up the videos and throw out, what did he say? Throw out the videos, throw out the tapes, and the books. But he already made his money off it. Now, I know I'm being a little bit harsh. That he is making a change. But as for right now, I'm going to decide to hold my conclusion on the whole matter until we get about 6 months in, 3 months into the situation, to see if he continues to go down this road, or will he revert back because the money's not coming in. So it's a little bit early to make a decision yet. Do you think that? Do you think we should hold our judgment until we get down the road?
Yeah, I already said I don't want to sit back and watch, see what happens. I have nothing to say. Like I said, I applaud him up to this point, so we'll see if the...
Are you surprised by it?
I'm not really surprised by it. I have to see where it goes from here to let you know if I'm surprised by what he did now. So I can't really, right now it's just another preacher talking about something else. So we'll see.
Even though this is a big topic in the church circles, you're not surprised that he would. So what do you think T.D. Jake's going to say? Because they're friends.
I can't tell you what T.D. Jake's going to say. I don't even watch T.D. Jake's. I don't know what he say.
But, all these kind of preachers do hang together.
Yeah.
So he did say he's going to lose a lot of friends. Do you think that's going to impact him? Or will he become a pariah in the Christian church because he's disagreeing with the monetary tithe system?
Again, like I said, we have to see, man. He might be starting a new wave and everybody jump on board, or they might throw him out there and outcast him. We can't. Like I said, it's too soon. It's too soon.
Yeah, we got a little wait.
I don't have any opinion on anything
because this is only about 50, maybe a couple of days old. That's been circling around the internet and all of that. And I'll be honest with you. A lot of people that have been studying tithing over the last decade have said they are going to take Creflo Dollar with a grain of salt because they don't trust him as of yet. But they're going to do a wait and see. And I think that's where I am. I'll wait and see if he really believes what he's saying, and we'll determine that in the next couple of months or the next couple of years. Because apparently what has happened was Benny Hinn, who has been a infamous tithing preacher over the last 25 years, has decided that he's going to go back to teaching because the money wasn't coming in. So he first decided he was going to teach against it. Then when the money wasn't coming in, he decided he was going to go back. But it's too late now. The cat's out the bag. And not only me, but a whole other bunch of authors have decided to tell people what tithing really is in their book. My name of my book, by the way, I didn't say it in the video, Kleptomaniac, Who's Really Robbing God? Anyway, it'll be in the video credits.
Well, that's all we got here. We'll let you know when we find out more. We'll let you know.
We'll let you know.
So that's it here from the F&G show.
Over
A little something to drink.
a little something to drink. I don't like that cling. We got to get them wine glasses.
Gotta get the wine glasses back.